Throughout the project and editing, we tried to think of inventive ways that would really attract and engage the audience. So to start off with, that involved looking at the generic conventions to see what is expected of the genre, and in certain cases we thought about places where we could perhaps go against it. Perhaps we went against it with our characterizations. I mean, the main character, not exactly your big macho typical action hero, so but then perhaps that makes him more everyday, easier to relate to, which would attract the audience. It would make them think that they could realistically be an action hero, because normally action heroes like James Bond and Indiana Jones, they're sort of superhuman almost. Some of the stuff they do is incredible and something that the normal person could only dream of, whereas with this you kind of get the impression that the character we've created, he's sort of an average kind of everyday guy. He does everyday things. He has a factory job, which we said in the voiceover, which would attract the audience. Other things we did really around the character was just sort of making him just sort of live in a normal house like anyone else. He doesn't live in like a luxury house. We don't see a massive flashy car. Really, our priority was creating an everyday guy that people would want to go and watch at the cinema because they could relate to him, which really was the main thing, and that is probably the strongest point of how we attract the audience, really. Yeah, that's probably the strongest way we attract the audience. Font wise, it's all pretty basic, but it stands out and attracts the audience, so I think we've done a good job.